Hey guys, welcome back to Lykz Tells All. Sorry for that little break last week. These last couple weeks have definitely been kicking me in the ass. Last week I went back to Pullman and did so many projects that turned out so good. I ended up doing the podcast room that I'm so excited to start recording in. While I was working on it, I was a bit scared and not trusting the process of it. But once I was done, it literally turned out perfect in my opinion. I'm just so ready to have my own little setup and I'm so excited to start recording in there. I also ended up painting my cabinets pink. Obsessed. My house this year is kind of like Barbie themed. You know me, go pink or go home. I also just need a fresh start to my home. My house at the beginning of last year was so freaking gorgeous and I wish I could have kept the same vibes, the same energy. But some things are just meant to not last. I just feel all the good vibes coming and I love it. I got a new coffee table, I got a bigger TV, I got a new couch, and more decor is shipping on its way for when I get there. But guys, before we jump into our fun little game, I'm just gonna have a little rant time with you guys. You guys may or may not hear this in the horrific roommate story episode, but I just need to get it off my chest. Basically, last year I was living with my best friend, my roommate, blah, blah, blah. My aunt, who's literally our age, ended up having a breakup with her girlfriend. Her ex-significant other wanted her to find somewhere else to live and wanted it soon. So me, who has an extra bedroom, I was like, fuck yeah, let move in with me. I am such a family first type girl. I'm like, oh my God, let me run this by my roommate. She has such a big heart. She definitely will understand, which I end up texting her because this was so last minute. So I was like, oh my God, can this happen? If you're not okay with this, I completely understand. Maybe she can come for a couple weeks and then she can go back in a couple weeks. And she responds in the absolute nicest way. Well, anywho, fast forward. In the message, I also say how my aunt is willing to do 1/3 of everything. So meaning we would pay 2/3. They would pay 1/3. Anywho, fast forward. You guys will hear the rest soon. I wake up to a text from my dad saying, what the actual fuck? And it's an email screenshot sent to us saying that our power, because my dad's my cosigner, was going to be shut off in a few days. It was such a late notice, but it was saying because our bill is so past due. Mind you, I was paying them. They, as in the account holder of our electricity bill, was taking my money, but not paying it. Back then, such as a few months ago, there was no explanation whatsoever what had happened. Just until last week, that's when I got an answer. Apparently, their auto pay was shut off due to fraud alert. No, bitch, you were the fraud. The fuck? That ties into it because that's what started all of this. I went to them with a question of what the fuck was going on, where the fuck my money was going, and why our bill wasn't being paid. And no answer was given except after a long conversation of what I did wrong in the friendship. I got a piece of paper, basically it was a contract, written up saying that my aunt and I pay 2/3 of everything. And in that contract, it said the day and the month of when this would all begin. So let's get into the issue of the last couple weeks because I swear to fucking God, it's always something new with them. You ever met people that literally just want to sit there and just start drama for fun? Their life is so fucking boring that they're like, what can I do? What can I say? I'm itching for it. Those people don't know how to just sit and watch fucking Mormon Wives and just chill. So now this person wants to be like, hey, so you also need to reimburse me $175 of our last month's rent. Bitch, what? Because they already paid that when we moved in. So this isn't money she's needing now or anything. She's already paid it. It's just money she wants back into her wallet. Mind you, if me or my aunt were staying in the home during this month that they wanted to be reimbursed for, 100% I'd probably give it back. But I haven't been, or my aunt. The only person that was staying there was her. We came back home because our home that we've been paying 2/3 for is so uncomfortable to be in. It's unsafe, and I wouldn't want anyone in that situation. So anywho, I'm not paying this bitch. The fuck? This is the same person that bullied me into thinking that the couch we had in our home was damaged and ruined and just completely trashed, that I needed to give them $100, but literally posted on Marketplace for $150. Make it make sense. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but I ended up switching the electricity bill into my name. But a few weeks ago, I Venmo request her for her 1/3 electricity bill. I end up double messaging, emailing, and I got a message back saying, until I pay them the $175, I won't see the electricity bill. Even though that $175 that they're wanting so bad is literally not on any legal binding contract with any of our property management place, that they're required it back. But what is our electricity bill. So anywho, now I'm paying for it all. And while everybody tells me take it to civil court, do all this, like, I don't care. This person that I've been dealing with for the past few months is chronically insane. And I just feel like feeding them fire is all they want in life. And I'm done playing that game, and they don't deserve any of my energy anymore. And all of this is so little. Like, I try to look at the bigger picture of like this. It doesn't matter in 2 years, even fucking after they leave. It's not gonna fucking matter. That's basically what's just been bugging me lately. I mean, it's been bugging me for months, but especially lately because they're running up my electricity bill in multiple ways that I have video recordings of. And have told me they're not at all going to pay that. So it's just like a tough situation I'm in, just kind of like watching my money like go down the drain. Money that I've always worked really hard for, you know, like I've never been the one to have access to my daddy's card. Like, no hate to those that can and do. If y'all are humble, I love that. But let's be kind about it. Sorry guys, that was kind of a little rant sesh. Basically, I'm just filling you guys in on kind of like where my brain's been at. It just gives you a little sneak peek on the craziest episode ever. Let's change the vibe up and play a little fun game. This week we're playing Would You Rather, and these are Would You Rather questions sent in by you guys. I always love when I ask you guys to send in shit because it's just so fucking funny. We're starting off strong. Would you rather accidentally send a nude to your mom or your boss? Honestly, my boss is my mom. She's my godmother. My second boss is a family friend. But if we're talking like once I graduate, like corporation type shit, my mom. Like, doesn't even matter what's said in the picture itself, any body part, my mom will understand. My mom's probably sent the same one. Would you rather have a situationship see all your old TikToks or all your old Snap memories? Definitely all my old Snap memories. I got Snapchat at 18 and I feel like those aren't as cringy. My old TikToks and or Musical.lys are out of this world insane. It really depends on like the situationship. I feel like a lot of my old Snap memories are me and my ex, so I feel like that's also not as great. Like, I wouldn't want somebody that I'm messing around with now to just like go look at that, but also that's all my TikToks too, so either way it's like a lose-lose. Would you rather always know how you're going to die but not when, or know when you'll die but not how? Guys, literally fucking neither. My worst fear in life is death. I know that's so stupid, especially because, like, we're not fucking immortal. This isn't the Vampire Diaries. Like, we're all going to die somehow, somewhen. But I just never want to know. I am so scared of how. I am so scared of when. If I had to choose, it would be when. I'd book everything. I'd go crazy. Then I'd know that day would come and my life would be over. That sounds fucking awful. But if I knew how, I mean, I guess I could, like, prevent it and, like, be very safe. But, like, still, like, that shit's scary. Fuck no. Every way of death, in my opinion, is fucking scary. I don't even like talking about this, guys. Like, get this bad energy out of here. The only way I feel like I would be okay with death, if it were to be me dying very old, like Notebook style, and I just go to sleep and I don't wake up. Would you rather hook up with your ex one last time or never have sex for a year? God damn, I could never go without sex for a whole year. No, but like for real. I don't know how people go like months at a time without it. Sometimes I swear I'm hornier than a man. I've thought that in multiple encounterments. Would you rather live in a world where everyone tells the truth or where everyone lies? I need everybody to just tell the fucking truth. At least for one day. One day, that'd be really nice. The other day, I just watched Liar Liar, and it was so refreshing. Like, I get it. This man has a job on trying to convince, you know, and gaslight and kind of be a liar. But, like, him telling the truth just for that day, I felt like probably goes so much off his chest. There are definitely sometimes people probably think I have no fucking heart or soul, but I tell the truth. I'd rather be called a bitch than be a two-faced bitch. I wish I could live in a world where everybody was just truthful. Or you could see everybody's true intentions and true colors the minute you meet them. But that basically takes a lot out of life. So much of life is about learning. And when learning who they are, you kind of learn who you are and who you want to be. Okay, this is fucking funny. Would you rather be ghosted or get a long cringe breakup paragraph? And honestly, whatever excuse you try to come up with or ChatGPT written paragraph, I'd be better without. However, I've never gotten a cringy breakup paragraph. I've sent them before ChatGPT was a thing, but I don't know if they'd prefer to be ghosted either. Getting ghosted is fucking weird, but I also feel like sometimes I just get the message quicker. Like if you unfollow, block, delete, whatever, I'm like, okay, bet they don't want to fuck with me anymore. But if you kind of give me like mixed signals and try to be nice guy and just like, oh, well, I guess I have this going, and then like, bitch, no, tell me exactly how the fuck you feel. This one is my fucking favorite. Would you rather go to dinner with your ex-best friend or your ex? Guys, I'll tell you one thing, and that's at least my exes know when they're in the fucking wrong. Any of my exes can take me to dinner and I'd be fine with it. We'd catch up, maybe have a nice chat, but my ex-best friends, depending which ones, no, honestly, all of them. It's not that I have a problem with it. I'd probably do it right now. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's just the fact that I'd prefer the ex because the ex-best friends are gonna sit there and try to convince me on all the shitty things that I did to them and how hurt I made them feel and excuse all the hurt they made me feel. And I'm good. Would you rather be in a relationship with someone you don't love or someone who doesn't like you? I have to read that again. Would you rather be in a relationship with someone you don't love or someone who doesn't like you? God, guys, this is giving me like Katie, like Vanderpump Rules. Her and Schwartz loved each other, but they just like she said, he just didn't like her. Honestly, I think I'd rather be in a relationship with someone I don't love. I've definitely fallen out of love while being in a relationship before. It's not a great feeling, but I still had respect for them and I knew that they still respected me as a person. I feel like, I don't know, it's just really difficult because like I feel like when you love someone, you excuse a lot of their behavior and things that they do to you. Would you rather erase your worst memory or relive your best one? I'd definitely relive my best one. I don't know if I have that memory on the top of my head. I think I've had a very good like era and time in my life. I don't know if there's just a specific like key event that's been like the best memory. But no matter what, I always tell people I would never erase like my worst memory or any trauma like I've gone through because I feel like that's kind of just like what made me who I am. And I feel like without my worst memory, I wouldn't be able to appreciate like my best memory. Would you rather have everyone know your search history or your body count? I don't know. Some of y'all motherfuckers are judgy. But also, I feel like my search history isn't any better. Let's see what my search history is. Instagram, Outlook, ChatGPT, Alicia Marie, Canva, more Canva. I think it'd be a bit different on my phone. It's probably like where to eat nearest to me. It's always fucking food, I swear to God. Need to chill. I think I answered them all. This episode was half me ranting about why the hell I've been kind of MIA, and then half a fun game. No idea what I'll name this episode. ChatGPT, look up crazy fucking bitch plus fun game. Thank you guys for letting me just sit down and talk with you guys. I feel like so much is just going on up here. I need a fucking therapy appointment and a vacation. My 21st birthday could not come faster. Yesterday was exactly 2 months away. We're going to Nashville for my 21st and I could not be more excited. I'm gonna have to do like a 21st story time on how that adventure goes. But until then, stay tuned for next week because I think I'm having a special guest come on. Make sure to follow the Instagram at Lykz Tells All so you don't miss any updates. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye guys. Thanks for listening to Lykz Tells All, because if I don't, who will?